Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We are just getting started.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Ronaldinho. Robertson. He's got away. That's really well cleared. Xavi Alonso. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Son Heung-min. Cafu. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Ibrahimovic. And it's Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Xavi Alonso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Xavi Alonso. And it's Robertson. First quarter of an hour gone. And he was alert to it.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Can he get on the end of this? Chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Messi. Robson. It's Xavi Alonso. Messi. Oh, super find. He's found some space. Robson. Ronaldinho. Now it's Son Heung-min. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Nice interception, well timed. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ronaldinho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Son Heung-min. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's an imaginative pass. Koulibaly. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now Robson. And it's Robertson. And this is Ronaldinho. Big chance! Can he get onto this? That'll be a throw. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. Neymar. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Ibrahimovic. Robson. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. That's a good ball out wide. Cafu. It's a good-looking delivery. And they can counter here. That is ended up in no man's land. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Searching pass he's played there. Cafu. Robson. Xavi Alonso. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Neymar. Puyol concedes a free kick for that. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go?
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Davids. Odo. Chance here to counter. Robson had... And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry. A little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, good finish. The first significant strike. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Driving forward. Brazil come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the...
It's Ronaldinho! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Oh, takes a shot! Deftly away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And this is Hullet. Shapes to shoot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Another... And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Robertson. That's a good ball. It's Ronaldinho! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Looks to the other side. And it's Robertson. Ronaldinho. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench. Shevchenko! And that's a tidy finish. Back to within one. Interesting. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
And it's... Hullet is the team's great visionary. Cafu. Ronaldinho. And he's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Robson. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Hullet. Played out wide. And it's Ronaldinho.
Brazil have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes.
And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Koulibaly gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho. Pirlo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So we have movement on both benches.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Pelé. Knocks it into space. Luis Suarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The final seconds now. Cannavaro. Short changes him with that pass. But that signals the very end. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Kvaratskhelia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Has a look and place it forward. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork, his ability on the ball. He's just so skillful at going past defenders and getting good delivery into the box. This guy is really one to watch out for.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. He's in a great position here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And it's Hullet. Brilliantly cut out. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Salah. Casemiro. And here's Hullet. Some really good ball movement. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Son Heung-min. Kvaratskhelia. Shot a goal! Goal! Brazil! And there is your opener. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he...
And the shot! Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Jordan Henderson. Chips it through. And this is Mohamed Salah. Over to the right flank. Timbers. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. Nicely aimed pass. There will be a throw-in. Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Son Heung-min! And that was struck with genuine force.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Rijkaard. Played to Casemiro. And here's Hullet. Goes for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Casemiro. And it's Hullet. No way through there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Bahia currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
Bahia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Rijkaard. Bahia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bahia with their first corner, the first in the game for either. He leaps for it! It's hit the upright, and he's stuck it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Rijkaard at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Bahia restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shot, surely! And it's a goal!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place.
Você
I
tem
don't think
vontade,
there's much choice there,
mexe o
although he's
goleiro,
paid for it.
Great
vai
chance
pensar que
here
você
from position
vai atrás
1-1.
do...
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Opts to play it back. He's got... Can he finish? That's a sharp finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Scholes demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Brazil. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Bahia! Into the lead once more. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Oh, você falou com o Jadiel.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well, this is what we've been
Jadiel
waiting
tem
for.
3 gols na carreira dele.
Scholes
Todos os 3 foi
finds
feito
himself
ontem na
offside.
Copa.
Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Looking to play him in. And he's big chance! It's in! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Decent shot! Oh, off the bar! He's got away with one there.
Ficou até bonito ele olhando. Mas ele pular feio na bola.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. Messi coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bahia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's been taken short. And here's Son Heung-min. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. Into the last quarter of an hour.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ball looks a good one. Good read, needed to be.
Bahia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Son Heung-min. Rijkaard. And it's Cannavaro. So what can they make of this? He's in plenty of space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. He's having a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Bahia look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
And it's Guardiola. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's cut it out. That's put paid to the danger. Shevchenko venturing down the left. He's found a way through. Shevchenko! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things... And that will be the final act. Bahia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they react.
Cadê ele? Ah, tá lá em sua mãe. Eu acho que é. Hein? Aí, para com minha mãe e meu pai, que eu deixei ele aí que eu vou tocar de noite. Fala com meu pai.
Ele vai dormir aqui amanhã, viu? Tá. Vai dormir aqui amanhã, viu? Você vai tocar amanhã? Vai amanhã, vou buscar, vou levar comida e pegar ele.
time? Não. É lateral defensivo? Não. Mas a gente não recusa, né, rapaz? Quando a mamãe colhendo e faz, né?
boys. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
There is Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll...
Ribéry! And that's a good ball. Del Piero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Robson. Koulibaly. Cannavaro. Totti. Good purposeful running this. And he shoots! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that was nowhere near his best. Ronaldinho. And it's Hullet. Over to the right flank. He's in plenty of space here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Italy has the chance. Great chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Maldini. First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Ribéry. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Ribéry. Now he's got space here. He's been in chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Italy have their second corner now. They've played it short. Mohamed Salah. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Maldini. Oh, nicely intercepted. Picks out brilliantly. Chance, surely! Back towards the middle. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Del Piero. That is a brilliant interception. Robertson.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's bounced back off the post. Pirlo. Mohamed Salah. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's found support out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko proves just a little bit too strong. Gattuso.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Swung over. Cafu. Koulibaly. Cafu. Bullet touches it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's Del Piero. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Brazil can, of course, make a change whenever they choose.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Rijkaard. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Rijkaard. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Tries to pass it through. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Brazil go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Brazil with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. Resumes. Brazil leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And it's Robertson. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a good foray he's making. He's picked his way through. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Knocks it out wide. That's a super give and go. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Italy are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Koulibaly is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And no, he's seen through all of that. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! And that's in! Italy are back in business! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's really well cleared. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. No way through, so back it comes. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the Totti! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Totti really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Cafu. And it's Rijkaard. Here's Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass somewhat off target.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, what a mistake! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per l'Italia.
So, third corner of the game.
Totti, numero 11, numero 21. Pirlo, numero 22, Ribéry, lasciano il campo per
And it's been taken short.
Piero Bumigliano,
Now it's Bale.
il numero 20, Bale,
It's
il numero
Bale!
6, il numero 17, attenzione, un cambio.
And that's definitely not his best. Odegaard, the conductor, the central piece for his team's... Bale! Victory, Bale! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so...
He's having a pop!
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Played through into space. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that. It's Son Heung-min! Off the post! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Well, this could be it. Something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
He can run onto that. And the shot! And here's Neymar. Threads one in. Oh, it's Brterror. He's shifting through the gears here. Gattuso. And here's Bale. Odegaard.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Marquez is the guilty party there. Marquez has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Bale. And the referee's looking at his watch. He could be done here. And it's Neymar. And here's Drogba. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. They have stolen level at the last.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Back to parity, and there's... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Brazil succeeded in minimising the damage caused by their numerical disadvantage.
Well, the biggest compliment I can pay them, Peter, is that they didn't look as if they'd gone down to 10 men. They spread the workload, everyone found out.